Hi guys, my name is Zainab.Ivonne. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a story time about a situation that happened to me in the past, or how I had two boys that I didn't like fighting for me. So if you want to hear more of this story, stay tuned, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I perfected this look that I have right here, because I'm looking very cutesy and I love it. So guys, let's just get into it. The way it's so cold in here, you will not believe. Like when they say the real winter is in the house, they mean it, trust me. Here's a water bottle. Yo, we are under. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a little story time. Are we not excited for a little story time? Like I always get excited about story times because I just get reminded of how I used to be so mischievous and just, you know, all over the place, man. Like, and also it just reminds me of how far I've come. Like I needed to go through all of that, you know, for me to become the woman that I am today. And you know what? Yeah, I don't regret anything, you know. I would have done it the same way again, because then, you know, that's how I ended up in this situation, or like into the life that I have right now, because I had to go through everything that I went through back then, you know. So today's story time is going to be about this boy got beat up because of me. Like I feel like he was defenseless. Honestly, he couldn't defend himself anyway. You know, he wasn't in the position to be paparing and, you know, to fight. Otherwise it would have escalated really bad, and I thank God it didn't, because imagine if he was also one of those crazy guys, then yeah, where was he? The fact that everything happened because of me, yeah. Anyway, you know, the first step of doing your makeup, because I'm also going to be doing my makeup while I'm telling you guys this little conversation. I hate just, sometimes I don't want to just sit and just be talking. I want to be doing something as well, just to keep myself a little bit busy. But I'm doing a really light bit makeup, and I'm trying out new makeup products that I purchased from Clicks the other day. So I want to see what it's giving. I'm going to do like a really light makeup and see what it's giving. So first thing first, I'm gonna set the scene for you. I don't remember what grade I was in, probably grade 8, grade 9, somewhere there. I was still pretty young. Please, everything that happened, you know, some of the things happened because I was still young. I didn't even know what I wanted and what I liked. I was learning, okay? So I'm gonna start with this Jelly Grip hydrating primer. All right, hydrating grape. Skin is glowing. As you can see, I have some ugly pimples this side, but it's okay, it's all right. There was a time where I was learning how to become a scammer. And I say learning because I wasn't like really good at all these things. But my friend was telling me, girl, you are broke. You are broke and you need somebody who's gonna come in your life and sponsor your life. I mean, look at me. Look at me. Like, she had a boyfriend at that time. Like, her relationship was kind of stable. She was like the only one that was in a serious relationship. Her boyfriend was like giving her money and stuff. While some of us, we did not even have a simple boyfriend, or like there was nothing like boyfriend. Like you, that time the dating pool was not giving. It was just giving umsuzor. Because what do you mean that I need to go through all of this? What do you mean? Like every after school we'd go to this other tuck shop there and buy kota, and I just never had money. Like my mother would give me 2 rand. What is 2 rand? She like, I buy bread in the house so you can use that for lunch. I don't understand why you need money again. Me, I'm not gonna give you any money. If you don't want to take lunch, you're not going to school to go and eat. You're going to school to go and learn. Can you imagine? In the morning, children are buying amagunya. I need money. After school, we are buying quarters, we are buying ice. I need money. Break time, I need the little chips, Niana. Even if I carry something, I need something on the side now. Like, yeah. My mother was just so strict, guys. I can't deal with her. And she was here a few minutes ago, and I waited for her to leave because I wanted to be able to gossip about her in peace. So tell you, I was so broke. I didn't have any kind of money to help me to do any kind of thing, right? So my friend, right, her boyfriend had a friend, and then when I tell you this boy, like, he was not my usual type. Vele at this point in my life, I now know what kind of, like, what type of a man that I was looking for, and you know what I was going for. I know my worth, okay? So he was from his homeland. He just arrived to South Africa, I guess, you know, for a better life. So he's a newcomer in the area, basically, you know, moral of the story. He's a newcomer in the area. He doesn't know too much people here. He just knows this guy who happens to be my friend's boyfriend, and that was like, you know, the person that kind of like hooked him up and, you know, just put him on to things, I guess. Do you understand? So my friend tells me, yeah, Chomi, this is going to be your first victim, do you understand? And just go there and work your magic and, you know, get the fucking bag. I'm like, oh my god, okay girl, whatever. I guess I'm gonna just, you know, I guess I'm gonna give it a try and see if I can do this or not. So obviously I'm like, no, I don't think I can do it. I'm shy. She's like, oh, okay, you're gonna be shy when I'm just gonna be giving you money. Because like every time when we go buy quota, she would feel bad for me and she like, you know, would add money for me and she would like buy quota for me. So she was getting tired of holding me, putting me on her back every time. She's like, girl, you need to become a woman and, you know, spread your wings and fly. And I'm just like, I'm not ready and stuff. So Vele, she started buying for me. Vele, she started being strict. She's like, yeah, Ankiri, when you don't want to talk to that guy, so you're gonna see yourself. So I'm like, at this point here, I don't think I have a choice. Let me just give this guy a chance. So I tell my friend, okay, fine. You know, like, you know, make a plan, hook us up, let me talk to him and see what I can say to him. Oh my god. So she then makes a plan, of course, like, you know, we agreed that she was gonna make a plan. Talk to the guy. So she arranged everything. She spoke to her boyfriend, be like, listen, you know, because the guy actually liked me, you know. She actually told my friend, I like your friend. And I was like, me and that nigga, never. And my friend was like, girl, this is your chance. What you mean never? This is your chance, don't be stupid. And I'm like, oh, I don't like him. She's like, you don't need to like him, okay, just get in there. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, this thing you're asking of me is too much. What do you mean I must just talk to someone I don't like? Like, it's not even possible. So I give the nigga a chance, I guess. I go talk to him. Like, this person didn't even know how to speak English, guys. He didn't even know how to speak English. Your regular English, he didn't know how to speak it. So I'm like, so how am I gonna communicate to someone that I can't even like understand? He doesn't understand me. So what is really gonna go on between us? She's like, Chomi, if you just focus on the money, like, stop all these things, just focus on the money. Like, yeah, I'm just like, all right, like, this is a lot for me. Now I'm just gonna like pretend like I understand somebody even if I don't. Like, what is all this about? Okay, cool. I start speaking to him every after school. Just having conversations that literally I don't even understand. We're just laughing. Like, literally all he did was laugh. I'm just like, what is so funny? But okay, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna laugh because I'm focused on the money. I need the money. So I'll just be like, okay, like, you know, every time I'm like, okay, I'm going home, bye. Because like I wouldn't like make the conversation to be long, because like I said, there's nothing for us to speak about. We don't even understand each other. So what are we talking about, you know? When I'm just fed up of laughing with him, I just be like, okay, I'm going home. And whenever I'm going home, he would give me like a 50 rand. You know, back then 50 rand was money, guys. 50 rand was money. What? Shine with the 50 rand, you know. I'll my 50 rand, maybe buy the cheap quarter so that I can have enough money for the next day to go to school, so I can be able to buy myself a little ice after school and stuff like that. Like, what do you mean I must eat all the money? I'm saving it too. I have plans for the future. So, you know, it went on like that. He started becoming brave, guys. He would now ask for a hug, and I'm like, you know how to ask for a hug? It's such a weird relationship. I don't even think it was a relationship. When in my head it wasn't, but I guess to him it was a relationship, okay? Because you understand as I'm telling the story why I say this. Like, guys, when I tell you I'm not even gonna like him, I never really liked that guy. I did not like him at all. I was literally there for the plot, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you know, I was being recruited to become a scammer. I was learning how to be a thief. Of course, it's not gonna be genuine. What do you expect from me, nigga? What do you mean? Fast forward, he's getting too comfortable with me at this point, and I'm starting to realize that this is getting too much for me. I just don't want to do this anymore, because like, yo guys, he got to a point whereby I'll be walking, like, just like randomly, and he would just come and want to talk to me or want to hug me, and I'm like, wait, now what are you doing? Like, every time I would speak to him, I would choose a corner where there's no one, because I was ashamed to be seen with him. I could not be seen with him. In fact, not even then I was ashamed. I could not be seen with this man. Like, it was just like, you know what, I would rather not. Like, there is no freaking way I am gonna be seen in the same spot with this man. Like, it was supposed to stay a secret. Do you get what I mean? It was supposed, like, every time I'm doing my makeup and I'm trying to tell the story, guys, it's so freaking hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm literally trying my best. The way you see me like this, trying my best not to forget the story, and I'm also trying my best to make sure this makeup comes out good. Okay. Like, he's starting to catch feelings, I can say, and he's starting to see this whole thing like a relationship. That time I don't even see it like that, so I realized that if I don't end it like as soon as possible, it's gonna eventually affect me at some point when I actually want to be in a relationship with someone that I actually like. So if I don't end this shit right now, it's gonna affect me. So I then had to choose imali or my reputation, and I chose my reputation. So I basically kind of like broke up with him in a way. And I say kind of like because remember the English part, like, communication was a problem. So I'm telling him, do you know what, I can't do this anymore and I'm breaking up with you, but I can tell that he's not understanding what I'm saying. I'm trying my best. I'm saying it in Zulu because he kind of understood Zulu a little bit compared to like English. So I'm like, mina nawe sekuphelile. I'm even like using hand gestures. I'm like, yeah, it's over, I don't want you anymore. Yeah, it's too much for me. Meet a new guy. So this new guy, right? So this area where I met him at, he basically was selling in a tuck shop. He tells me that because like the people that used to sell in that tuck shop before happened to be like, I can say my friends, the people that I was cool with. So it was this other, I think it was a family that was selling there, I can say. So like the brothers would take turns to sell in the store, and one of the brothers, Mina, I like the brothers, you understand? So every time I would go to that tuck shop to go and buy, because just so that I can have an excuse to see, the one that I like. So sometimes I would go there and it's not him that is selling, it's the other brother. Sometimes I would go and it's him, I just had fun just going there, seeing him every time. And eventually they sold the tuck shop to this recent guy. So when I went there a couple of times and I'm like, where are the people that used to sell here? And he's like, oh no, they don't sell here anymore. I'm the one that owns the tuck shop now. He tells me that he owns the tuck shop. So I'm like, oh, money, you own the tuck shop, you say? He's like, yeah, I own the tuck shop and I always see you coming here, blah blah blah. So like he's moving in a direction of trying to tell me that he likes me. In my head I'm like, wrong move. So I bought this bronzer, very small and cute, I've never actually seen it. See, this is why you need to ask, guys, because you're never gonna know until you ask. So I'm gonna try this bronzer. Let's see what is it giving. I'm so scared to even use it because like I'm just scared. When it comes to bronzering, I'm still kind of like learning, like the moment of silence. I need to figure this out. It's blending in well, I guess. I mean, it's bronzering as well. Anyway, let me continue with the story. So like he tells me he owns the tuck shop and stuff. And me, I'm thinking, okay, on the tuck shop, which means unimali booty, my new victim. So obviously every time I would go there, we'd have like a little conversation because like he said he wants to talk to me and he enjoys talking to me, blah blah blah. So I started to realize that robbing this one would be nicer than robbing this one that I don't even like. His personality is not giving. Like, this man is giving me nothing. Like, I genuinely don't even like him. I just like, I don't even think I can even hug him for the plot. Like, I just can't do it. Yeah. So when I met this guy, it was like perfect. You know, I have a perfect reason to, for real, to really, like, you know, not talk to this man anymore. So I start going to the tuck shop, and I'm spending most of my time at the tuck shop because, you know, I'm enjoying this guy's company more. Of course, you know, every time after madrasa I would pass there and I would just go and buy something, you know, stupid like chippies, just to, you know, make it look like, don't think I'm coming here to come and see you, I'm here to buy, I'm here on business. What, this new blush, very cutesy. Look at the applicator, very nice, right? I'm so scared because I don't think I've ever used cream blush. This is my first time as well. Hopefully I like it. So I think maybe it's just 1 dot next time and not 2, right? So anyway, so cool, right? I started chilling at that place like regularly. Like, when I tell you regularly, every time when I come back from madrasa, I would pass there and, you know, I'll just spend time inside that his tuck shop. We would just talk. And I even had this other lady that he was calling his auntie, but like, I think that lady was actually working for him and he just probably didn't want to be rude and make it seem like, you know, she's working for him. And I also want to give a side note, he was Congolese. Like, Congolese men, guys, one thing I've learned about these people, or one thing I've learned about my people, do not try to be a player within the Congolese community, because let me tell you something that you didn't know. They know each other. These men know each other. Like, don't try to do something and think you're gonna get away with it. If you do plan to get married to a Congolese man one day in your life, baby girl, fix your life as soon as possible. Stop playing around in that community. Like, if you want to marry a Congolese man, rather, if you want to be like a bad girl, be doing that bad girl thing outside. Try other countries. Do not, I'm not promoting ubufebe, but try other countries. Do not stick in the Congolese community and be like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I like them and I'm just gonna date them until I find my husband. Like, just pray that whoever you're gonna date is gonna marry you, because there's no like dipping and doing this and that. You can't. Once you're in, you're in. Here's the auntie's busy saying, oh, how she likes me for him, like just hinting vibes that we should be together and stuff. So eventually he starts confessing his love for me and that he likes me and all those things. And in me being me, I don't just say yes. To prove to me why. Who are you again? Why should I give you the time and day? Like, who are you? So of course I go tell my friends, you know, I'm like, guys, you know, there's a new guy in my life, his name is 123, so we're gonna call him Tuck Shop Boy. So his name is Tuck Shop Boy, and you know, and stuff. He has a tuck shop there around where I stay, blah 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 blah. My friend is like, what's his name? I'm like, Tuck Shop Boy. She's like, Tuck Shop Boy, somebody's been talking to me with the same name. I'm like, show me. She shows me, and it's him. It's Tuck Shop Boy. So Tuck Shop Boy is trying to be a player. He's trying to be a lover boy. He wants to spread love everywhere. Imagine I find out that he's also asking out my friend at the same time that he's asking me out, trying to meet up with her and all those things. My friend is also doing the same thing to him, robbing him, and she's been robbing him even more than I have been robbing him, because mind you, I was younger and a little bit slow, so all I can think of is lunch and airtime, and that's all. My friend is going all the way to like send me 300, you know, like, hey, that was it. To that time, and that was a lot for me, baby. I couldn't ask that kind of money. That was too much for me. The concealer went in my eye, guys. My goodness. Let me blend this in, then I will come back. I managed to blend in, and you know what? I like the way it's looking. My makeup has never looked this good. It's giving I need to do a TikTok. So I find out that this man is talking to my friend as well as he's talking. I found out that this man is talking to my friend at the same time as talking to me. So then me and my friend, being the tortoise that we are, we decided, you know what? We are going to show this man who the real boss is. Since he wants to be a player, let's see how long he's willing to play. Decide that we are gonna milk him dry. Let's see how much money he has to play with. He get money to be fornicating and doing nonsense, busy playing around with girls. So that was the plan, to try to get money out of him. But the nigga was so stingy, Shem. He was so stingy. Or I can say he was so smart. With asking for money, he always had some stupid excuse of how he can't come to the area because he's busy. He has money on him, he has cash, but he's busy. And then when I would go to the shop, his excuse was, oh, I don't have money on me right now. I need to go and withdraw. Just some stupid shit every single time. When I clocked his tea, I realized that it's been some time now and I haven't gotten anything out of this man. All I hear is stories. So okay, he is the one playing us instead. We decide, okay, you know what, let's see who he likes more. My friend never really liked him, honestly. She didn't even give him the time or day, guys. She was hardly even responding to his messages. He would be texting her, she would ignore him. I was even nicer. I would respond to his stupid messages. I was nice. I was very nice. Do you know what I mean? Because how do you see someone texting you and literally ignore it? You can't even see it? Damn, I don't have that backbone just as yet. I haven't I don't think even today, I still don't have that backbone till today. That's just not my character. I'm not that kind of person. I try to be wicked, but you know what, it's not for me. We're gonna tell him to meet up with the both of us at the same time. Let's see who he picks to meet up with. We did that, and guess who he picked? He picked to meet up with my friend, the one that was not even giving him the time or day, the one that was not even responding to him. Do you understand? And that is another thing that I learned about men. I'm a daughter. They don't like girls that are nice to them. They want you. He likes that one that is wicked, the one that is rude, the one that is send me money now. That kind of girl. That's the one that he wants. You that is saying, oh please, can you send me money? They will show you shaggy. He wants to suffer a little bit. And if he's not suffering, my sister, guess what? You're not gonna win the guy, okay? Obviously, I was annoyed, because obviously, I think I've had a better conversation with him than he has with her. What do you wanna go see her for? But she's my friend, so I can't really get too mad at it at the end of the day. So it's just take the L and go with it. And then there's this guy this side. I don't know what. We need to give him a name as well. Gonna call him B. So B this side, he's dying with jealousy. So every time he sees me go to the tuck shop, he's just watching me
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I
catch you, Ricky. He was just watching us. So then he approaches him this one time and he asks him what he's doing with his girlfriend. I'm like, is that what he told you? Because he came to me and he's like, this guy, I don't even know who he is. He came to ask me why I'm busy chilling with his girlfriend. Are you his girlfriend? I'm like, girlfriend from where? This nigga is lying. Don't believe a word he says. Una manga. How dare him say that? I was so freaking mad and embarrassed. I'm like, how dare him put my reputation online like that? Why would you do that? Who told you we're in a relationship, right? Remember how I broke up with him over and over again, and every time I break up with him, he will come, his friend will come and check out my friend, and he will escort his friend, knowing that I'm gonna be there. And obviously me being me, I kind of just bamba careless. I would just speak to this one since I don't have a choice. Then he would give me money, and now it's me accepting the money is me accepting him. Do you know what I mean? It was so freaking annoying. So in his head, we were still together. After I broke up with him, I don't know how many times, he still wasn't getting it. So cool. After we have fake broke up, so apparently I'm his girlfriend. I get so upset and I get so mad. I wait, when I come back from school, I go to him or I go to his friend. I'm like, where's your stupid friend? I want to talk to him right now. You know, I'm so annoyed at that point. I'm so pissed. I'm like, I want to talk to your friend, like, right this instant. You know, he comes out, you know, he can't even look at me in the eye. Like, he was so shy, guys. This man was shy. English dololo. He couldn't, like, his game was zero game, I'm telling you. I'm standing there and I'm asking him, what do you mean we're in a relationship? Who's your girlfriend? Who's your girlfriend? Who's your girlfriend? Who's your girlfriend? And he's just there like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. I'm like, look at me when I'm talking to you, man. Like, he was so annoying. Imagine you're talking to someone and they are busy looking on the floor. That time they did something stupid. And you don't want to look at me and face me after the bullshit that you went to do. They embarrassed me talking about I'm your girlfriend. Girlfriend from where? Don't piss me off. So now I'm asking him, I'm like, who's your girlfriend? So I tell my friend to translate to him that it is over and I need him to like leave me alone and stay away from me and that I'm not joking about that, you know? My friend tells him and stuff. She's like, she doesn't like you, bruh. Just leave her alone. Da, 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 da. Me thinking that he understood and he got it. Little did I know that this man did not understand a thing. He didn't understand a thing, guys. This makeup is eating. Is it eating like this in the camera? The way it's eating in the real life, So guys, I tell him to like, wait, you know what, it's over when I'm like, hey, please stop trying to talk to me. Stay away from me, okay? I break up with him, and then after I break up with him, I literally 2 minutes I went to that tuck shop and he saw me. They were watching, they were standing outside. They saw how I stood there and I went inside that. They stood there and they watched me as I went into the tuck shop. I came out, so obviously he closes the tuck shop. Like the way he was so serious, player. He closes the tuck shop. He said, you want to escort me, making it seem like I'm the only girl in the world. That time he's talking to my friend and maybe other girls because he had small money. Now he thought he's the one. Stupid boy. Nonsense. Like that man, he really annoyed me. To this day, I really, like, he just... That was like the day before, I think. I'm not sure. I don't think it all happened in the same day. The next day, guys... The next day, I go to the tuck shop again, right? My usual spot. I go to the tuck shop and I go and speak to my chommy, you understand? I need some airtime that time. I just ask him, you know, can you just send me like, you know, like 20 rand airtime and stuff? And he's like, okay, cool, no problem. What network do you use? And I'm like, you know, Telukomu. Makes sense. You know, life is good. You know, I'm getting my airtime. I broke up with this loser. Like, life is great. So he does the same routine whereby he escorts me after, you know, my dresser, because I used to come there only during my dresser. You know, after my dresser, I mean, I'll pass there after my dresser, and then you understand, he would like, okay, cool, escort. Oh, guys, no. Today's makeup. What? I love like the what do you call it? The blush. The blush just added this look that I've been trying to recreate for like so freaking long, and it's finally coming to life. I go to his tuck shop and I go basically fetch him, and he tells me, okay, he's closing the shop as well. You might as well like go together. We escort each other. So as we're walking, like we're taking our time, walking slow, because you know, yeah, we're having a conversation, you know, and stuff. We're just bonding, I guess. And we are talking, we are walking, you know, conversation is giving and all that. As we are walking, right, I noticed that Ubi and his friends are following us. They are like behind us kind of thing, do you understand? So I'm like, are they following us because they are stalking me? Like, what is the issue exactly? Like, what the hell, you know? So I ignore it, like, whatever. Few minutes later, tuck shop boy also noticed that they are following us, and I'm like, I don't know why they're following us, but I guess they're just, you know, jealous or whatever, you know. My heart is beating. I think that was the first time that men ever got into a situation because of me. So my heart is beating. I'm like, what could possibly be the reason why they're following us? But you know, I don't, you know, think about it too much. I just, you know, I brush it off. talking. We get to a point where now I need to go home because my mother is coming soon and I need to be in the house before she can even get into the house. She needs to find me in the house because when I tell you my mother was strict, guys, she was not playing. Okay, she was not playing. 6 o'clock when she knocks off, me too, I need to knock off from playtime. Like, there's no like, oh, I'm gonna be outside and she'll be in the house. Never. If she's in the house, we are all in the house, baby. That was very silly of her, So anyway, I'm rushing to go home, right? So I hug him and I say, okay, bye, see you tomorrow, I guess. Do you understand? And he's just, there confessing his love for me. Oh, I really like you. Please give me a chance. I promise I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be the best man that you need me to be. He's just talking a whole lot of stories there, and I'm just like, I'm gonna think about it. I don't really want to be in a relationship right now. And I'm just coming up with stories because I didn't like him, especially after finding out how much of a player that he is. I was just like, yeah, you don't have a chance with me, nigga. It's never gonna work, okay? So I'm like, I'm just going back and forth with him, just telling him I'm thinking about it. Eventually I'm probably gonna let him down nicely and break up with him for real. Okay, I walk away, right? A few minutes later, guys, I look back to see if those boys are still there by the corner or not. I look back and they are running down towards him. They attack him. When I tell you attack him, they attack him. They are, they dribble him. He's on the ground. They are basically beating him up, and now I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So there used to be a malume that used to live close to me. I go to his house and I'm knocking by the gate. I'm like, can you please help? He comes out. I tell him, please, can you go help my friend? They're gonna beat this boy, So his friends, remember I told you one of his friends was my friend's boyfriend, right? So my friend's boyfriend, he was the one that now was, defending him. He was the one that was now defending him. We were like, no guys, don't fight. Like, he had to protect him and be like, no, like stay away, because it was a mess. And then I'm standing there as I'm watching the fight, because I'm like, I can't even come in and stop them. These are grown-ass men. Hey, otherwise beats me. I'm standing there by the gate. I need to go in the house because my mother is coming in 2.0 minutes. If I don't go in this house, she's gonna catch me outside. How do I explain myself where I've been all this time? A lot is going on. That time they're beating this nigga that's talking to me. I'm just like, what do I do? So then, as I'm about to go in the house, guys, I see this moment, this historic moment. That stupid boy that used to think that he was my boyfriend, he picks up a stone, guys, and he throws it at him. And I tell you, I was far, but I could see that stone past him. If he just stepped 2.0 meters to the left, that stone would have hit him on the head. God knows what would have happened after that. So they threw stones at him, a couple stones at him, and I think one of them hit him on the hand or something. Then I guess they were done attacking him because my friend's boyfriend was defending him. Hey, oh God. I will never forget this day because I was so mad. You are just with someone that you don't even like is fighting for you. Leave me alone. He's fighting. He's like, yo, you just came out of nowhere. You come and take my girl. I'm like, who the fuck is your girl? Did I miss something? Who is your girl? Who is your girl? I need someone to explain to me who is this man's girl because it cannot be me. He's there fighting for me. They're almost killing another person's life because of me. So they now, the fight elevates and it goes up there to the other road where I couldn't see them. So now I'm forced to go in the house because I told you, my mother is coming. I can't spend any seconds anymore out here. I need to go in the house. So I'm just, I'm stressed as fuck. I am texting my friends to see if they could come out and see what's going on out there. It just gets so chaotic. Guys, it gets ugly. When I say ugly, I'm texting this man and he tells me that he got injured on his hands. The ambulance is coming to collect him. I'm like, ambulance? What the hell happened? What did he do to you? Like, what do you mean you calling the ambulance? I don't know if he was dramatic or what. That guy also him. Ambulance! Ah! When I tell you they called the ambulance, they called the cops. Like, it was messy. And mind you, that area is like a Congolese area, so everybody's like on his side, you know. These boys don't stand a chance. Like, how stupid can you be? You are a foreigner, you don't get papers, 1, 2, you don't know how to speak English, 3, you want to fight in a community that you're outnumbered. Are you for real? Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself at risk like that? Please explain to me. Atabanapenda, can't you feel it then? Huh? You love somebody like you with your head and toes. Try. Call the ambulance, guys. They came to fetch him. He had a whole casket. I don't even know if they call the casket or what. But that thing that you wrap your hand with, he had that whole thing wrapped around his hand. That guy, I know he did that on purpose, because there's no way. Was just like, yo, I disappeared from the area, guys. I couldn't pass on that road for at least a week. Too ashamed to pass there, because obviously, you know, eventually that nigga with the big mouth, he told everyone that, you know, they beat him up because of me, my boyfriend. He kept on saying my boyfriend. I'm like, bruh, I just told you he's not my boyfriend. He's like, oh, then why would he be fighting for you like that? Like, it means you gave him, like, you know, false hope or something. He was just blaming me in a way. I was just like, nigga, if you don't leave me the fuck alone right now, because I'm so mad and pissed off. That stupid guy, he disappeared for at least a month. Because when I tell you the cops were looking for him, that time, you don't get papers, oh. Hey. He doesn't have armor paper, no documentation. If they bambered him, he was gonna go to jail for a long time for something so stupid, you know. So, you know, my friend's boyfriend now had to go and beg Utak Shop boy and beg him to drop the charges, I guess, and he must forgive him. He doesn't know what he was doing. He was just acting out of emotion, blah 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 blah. Obviously, the next day, before him like running away, actually, I forgot to say this part. The next day, after they, you know, beat him up, the next day he brought his friends. They came to the area to look for him, guys. When I tell you it was war, he brought his friends so they can fight nicely, so they can have a fair game. Because I think they pakanyeled him and he was alone and stuff. So I guess that was not fair. As if this needs to even be fair. Like, they shouldn't be fighting anyway. He brings his friend and tell me who are his friends. Guess who happens to be his friends? And I was like, why do you guys know each other again? Why you guys know each other? What is all this about? So mind you, one of the friends that was his friend was a guy that I had a thing with, and you know, I've been trying to rekindle this thing with this person. Like, I just didn't want that specific person to know the kind of things that I was up to. And mind you, it's like the scandal was that I was dating them at the same time, and obviously the other one that I was dating, that was not my type, you know, that I'm dating, you know, thieves and stuff. And that's how I ended up getting him beat up and all that. The kind of people that I'm busy mingling myself with, like, my reputation was, you know, down the drain. So after the week, after me running away from that street, you know, when I came back, there was this guy. He's like, why are you here? Why are you walking here? You almost got our brother killed. What are you doing here? Like, you're that nigga. You will never pass an opportunity to embarrass me. That stupid nigga. He literally told me, what am I doing here? I need to leave. Like, he was shouting. Mind you, I'm walking past. I was so embarrassed. Then he's asking me why I don't talk to him, why I don't greet him. You forgot the bullshit that you pulled the other time. After that whole commotion, you know, I was checking up on the guy. I'm like, how's your hand? Is your hand okay? When he removed the casket and I wanted to see the wound, because it was just a scratch, which is why I knew he was being dramatic. It was just a scratch. What could have really happened for you to put that whole thing on your hand? Like, you were just doing it for show, so that you can get points. Guys, I was my makeup is eating. I'm talking about eating. My setting spray is finished. I was so angry at myself as well because I let poverty get in my head. And that was how I ended up in that stupid boy's hands doing stupid things like that. After that, I told him, me and you again. If I catch you anywhere near me, you will say it's not the same Zainab that you met at the beginning. That one, obviously, I started keeping my distance. For some reason, he closed the tuck shop like a few months after the whole incident. Finally, tuck shop came fun, and he was like, oh no, he doesn't really have time to look after the tuck shop and all that. So he decided that he's gonna close it and all that. Oh, baby girl, let me see you twerk, let me see you twirl. Let me go and do my hair and then I'll be back. How do I look? I know. I look like a baddie. Makeup is eating pap and chicken. Hey. Now, anyway, that's the story time of how I had these boys fighting for me. Like, that's how I didn't even like any of them. Like, what the fuck? But that was where I unlocked the evil Zainab, you know. That was when I unlocked the evil Zainab. Because imagine finding out that the guy that you thought maybe you could give a chance is talking to your friend and he's trying to play both sides. Who do you think you are? I don't care if he was trying to keep his options open. I don't care. When you're talking to me, you talk to me only. Make sure I don't find out. And he was so stupid because he didn't know we were friends. He didn't think we would be friends. You know what I mean? But you know one thing about me? Information always finds its way to me. Like, you cannot be cheating on me and I don't catch you. I will catch you. Even when you're just thinking about it, I will catch you. So be like, yeah. I forgot what was the point of this whole story I just told now. But like, the makeup is eating, right? Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, if you want to hear more story times about my past, then you should definitely comment down below because I have a lot of stories to tell. I have a lot. There's this one story time that I want to tell. I can't even wait. I think I'm gonna do it today and I'm probably gonna post it later on because I'm looking so good. I'm looking so good. Okay, bye.